lane number 2, the Romanians, the Olympic champions, 3 of last year's crew from Banyoles in the boat today.
Romania there on lane 2, who are doubling up. Bowman, Nikolai Targo is going in the single scull. The other 3 are in the 8. And off with their typical high rating upright stance. Lots of leg drive and straight into the lead. On the near side, the Czech Republic, the local heroes, matching them. Outside Romania are China, newcomers to the scene and impressive in the early stages of this regatta. Australia outside them. And you can see the water flying around, a lot of rough water. Germany. And then Poland on the far side, settling into a rhythm, but lots of water flying around, very difficult.
The Czech Republic in these World Championships for the first time under their new status as a republic. Pavel Sokol, Petr Blecha, Jiří Ševčík and Michal Daleci with their cox, Oldrich Hedrusek. And at the moment they're just about in second place, and the cheers are going to grow for them because they do have a chance of a medal here.
Indeed they do, but it's Romania who've nearly got a length on the field. They love working at 40, very tough on the legs, but that's the way they row. There's Nikolai Targa in the bow of the boat. He's taking on an extraordinary task at these championships to do the single scull as well. Very difficult going from rowing to sculling.
And they have a really good advantage. The rest, with the possible exception of Poland, all very much in a line. And a big fight perhaps for the minor honours here. Romania really moving purposefully now. But here are the Chinese, the stern pair and the cox in the boats for a second season. They finished those 3 8th last year overall, so they've already improved to make the final. 12 crews set out to try and qualify. These are the 6 that made it.
China are doubling up as well. They're doing the 8 later on in the regatta. But on the far side, Germany, China, and closest to us, the Czech Republic, in line for the second and third places.
And here we are, Dan, into the afternoon, and interestingly enough, Germany without a gold medal at the moment.
Quite extraordinary. The strongest team here, Germany, combined East and West. They've got only they and the Americans have got a full team here. Everyone expecting Germany to walk away with a large bundle of medals. So far, nothing. But here they've got a chance.
Indeed they have, but they've got a good length to make up on the Romanians, who still look very much in command. 1:29.14 for the first quarter.
In the Australian boat at 2, Robert Jarling is the son of the great East German oarsman of the 80s, Harold Jarling. And Australia in that familiar, relaxed, technically efficient style. But Germany very strong out there beyond them.
Indeed, Australia on the retreat, whilst Germany gain with every stroke. And so, in fact, do the Romanians. Dan, an enormously quick quarter there, 1:33.38, and they really are striding away with this.
They're moving very, very well. It's a reflection of the fact that the wind has dropped quite a bit since the race started, and they really are moving extremely well now. Clear water, and at this level of rowing, that's an amazing distance at halfway.
On terms for second place, the Czechs in lane number 1, and also Germany in lane number 5. And up there, just a little bit behind them still, the Chinese. But here are the Romanians. This is Nikolai Targa, and Dorin Alupe, Viorel Talapin, and Hulika Ruican, and Maran Gheorghe is the cox.
Lying down in the front. Good shot of the Chinese, who are really finding this kind of competition pretty tough, but a big achievement to get to the final. And outside them, Australia also struggling a little bit in the third 500.
But Romania putting on an impressive display, yet to attend a medal presentation, but this could be their moment, or shortly. Whilst Germany, Stefan Forster, Mark Kleinschmidt, Ulrich Wiefers and Mark Weber, whose cox is Guido Gross, now making some mark for second place. They coached by the very experienced Manfred Bayer, but closest to you now and getting the applause along the towpath now, the Czech quartet.
Well, they've mounted a great attack now on Germany, and they've moved into second place. They're chasing the Romanians, but it's a lot to do in the last 500 meters, a lot to do to make up that length. But the Czech Republic pushing very hard. They went fastest in the previous 500 meters. They're pushing hard, but it's Germany and the Czech Republic for the silver medal, with Romania well out in front in total command of this race.
And that's the way it looks as if it will finish, unless there's a change of fortune in the last 200 meters or so. But Romania, they've looked positive, solid, fluent right the way through this race. And surely they're going to get their first gold medal of the Games. Maren Georgi, their cox bringing them home, just keeping them up to their task, maintaining that lovely rhythm all the way through.
Remember, all four of these men will be rowing again in these championships in the single, the bowman, Nikolai Targa, and the other three in the 8. But here they are, their first gold medal, and how totally dominant.
And the Czechs are really getting yelled on. It's very, very tight. There's not a great deal between them. The Czechs blow you, and the Germans, and the Czechs have done it. They've held off the Germans in a driving finish to take the silver medal. In fourth place, China, who are about half a length ahead of Australia, with Poland sixth. But that's a good effort. They've used a lot of energy in winning this final, but that will have given their spirits a great boost.
It was a very, very good row for them. Look, his hands are off. His hands are off the oar before they even cross the line. Targo is a great eccentric and a great character on the international circuit. But a great row there from Romania, and it was the Czech Republic making it a good metre and a half ahead of Germany.
The first three getting their first medals of these championships. And good sportsmanship all round, and all three crews pretty happy.